Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hello, Discover here to explain our cash back match. Here's how it works. We give you cash back for using your Discover card on the things you were going to buy anyway. Then we match that cash back in your first year. And that's why we call it Cashback Match. Now to recap and say cashback one more time. We match all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year automatically. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's our loud and local band of the week, City of Industry. Our loud and local band of the week, City of Industry. If you want to find out how you get their music, just go to the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com.
Got a new record, put it out last month called False Flowers.
Yeah.
City of Industry, baby.
You loving local music? Then you're going to love Sunday nights here at The Rock, because every Sunday night, 8 o'clock, 2 solid hours of all local music. It's a show called Loud and Local, and you'll get great bands like City of Industry.
Let's play Beat Mix.
I will beat anyone that calls in to play the game. He's smarter than you. He'll make you look lame. 60 seconds on the clock. You're going down and I'm gonna rock. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. Beat Mix. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Mix. You're a loser.
It is time to Beat Mix. We've made it. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Danny's back and he's jumping. Yeah, he is. Look at that. Fun. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you have some plans for the weekend. All right, cool. That's usually what happens. Even if you're sitting at home, you got plans.
Exactly. Maybe watch a show or play some video games. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing.
That's pretty much rest weekend.
Yeah, that's about it.
We're going to try and get outside and just walk.
Oh, good call.
We're supposed to be decent. So.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Good, because, like, every time I've been trying to, I think I'll work out today and go for a walk. And then I'm like, oh, darn, it's raining. I guess I can't.
Bummer.
Yeah, so sad. Let's get to our contestant today. We got Scott in Bremerton. Scott, are you there?
I am.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Scott will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Scott, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Russell Brand and Jonah Hill starred in the comedy Get Him to the What?
3.
Yes. What is the term for mass per unit volume? Which Guy Fieri show was known as Triple D?
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
What was that?
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Yes. Yeah. From 78 to 97, Steve Perry was the lead vocalist of what band?
Aerosmith.
No.
Journey.
Yes. Which Spice Girl was the only one named after a spice?
Ginger.
Yes. What is the capital of Sweden?
Pass.
Marbled and mallard are both types of what bird?
Duck.
Yes. Which video game company originally brought Pac-Man to home consoles?
Atari.
Yes. What is the real first name of singer Demi Lovato?
Pass.
What is 11 squared?
22.
No.
No, 133.
No.
122.
No. What is the term for mass per unit volume?
I don't know.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct.
Okay, there you go. You having a hard time there?
Yeah. It's
All
maybe
right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Let's go, Mr. Math.
Yeah, there we go. It's like I'm asking math questions. I can barely count myself right
Doing
now.
a great job, though.
I'm trying.
Are you, though?
I'm trying to get through this.
I feel like that's not the truth.
Well, I mean,
You're getting through it.
okay.
Whether or not you're trying, I mean, I just feel like, you're coasting.
Attempts were made.
You're just coasting along, however it ends. You know what I mean? If the boat tips over, it tips over. You're like, whatever.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Steve, are you ready?
Oh, yeah. Hey, look at Steve.
That's right.
Look at him.
Just look at him.
Stare at him
Look at
uncomfortably.
it. Just look at it.
Russell Brand and Jonah Hill starred in the comedy Get Him to the What?
Oh, that's one of my favorite movies. Get him to the Greek.
Yes.
That's such a good movie.
What's the term for mass?
Jeffrey?
What's the term for mass per unit volume?
It's term master. Masolo.
No.
69.
No.
Pass.
Which Guy Fieri show is known as Triple D?
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Yes. From 78 to 97, Steve Perry was the lead vocalist of what band?
Journey.
Yes. Which Spice Girl is the only one named after a spice?
Ginger.
Yes. What is the capital of Sweden?
Helsinki.
No.
Finland.
No.
Finland, yes, it is.
Sedin.
No?
Sedin.
Sedin.
Alexander Sedin?
Marbled and mallard are both
Sedin
types
brothers.
of what bird?
Duck.
Yes.
Yes.
What video game company originally brought Pac-Man to home consoles?
Atari.
Yes. What is the real first name of singer Demi Lovato?
Deborah.
No.
Danny.
No?
Emily.
No.
Girl, Emily.
What is 11 squared?
111.
No.
122.
No.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's another tie.
Oh, not a bad game, Scotty.
Better than last.
Yeah. That's all it takes is to be better than last, brother.
Pretty much how I think whenever I watch the Devils losing a shootout. Well, it's
11 squared is very close to 122.
121.
Yes.
I knew it.
121.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Does anybody know the real first name of singer Demi Lovato?
Is it Dimitri?
So close.
Wow, I was joking.
Demetria.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I should have known that. Dimitri.
You almost knew it.
Oy, oy, oy. I was joking. All right. I didn't know there was such thing as a Demetria.
Well, there's at least one.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. I mean, there you got the masculine and feminine version of that name. And
Yeah.
I don't know that language.
I wish it was Demily.
Demily.
Demily's like
Demily's a great name.
Demily.
You don't see too many Demilys out there. Let's own it.
I'm pretty sure you see none.
Yeah.
No, well, you should have called little baby Tater Tot Demily.
No, I
I think you would have been overruled on that one.
yeah, I'm fine with Tatum.
What's the capital of Sweden? By the way, Steve, also, I love the fact that you said Helsinki, and then you said the country that is actually
Yes.
Helsinki, the capital of, with Finland.
You did a great job.
Yeah.
I mean, you got
know.
capitals. I mean, that's all that matters.
I know once you say it, I'm going to be like, of course it's that.
Steve, do you have a syndrome? Am we right about that?
Stockholm?
Yes.
There you go.
Stockholm, Sweden.
That's it, buddy.
And then finally, this is another math one that people probably won't get. The term for mass per unit volume.
I should know this, and I don't.
Density.
Oh, I'm too dense to know that. Hey,
No, thank you for insulting yourself on that.
No problem, buddy.
Congrats to Scott and Steve on tying.
that's how you do it. And Steve gets no song.
No song.
But you know what you get? You get a chance to run this show. Yes. Oh, love this intro. It is time for Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Calls, texts. We'll do it at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. Brought to you by Spartan Plumbing. Listeners on the Loose, where you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's pretty simple, man. If you would like to voice your opinion, you get to do so. But understand, Steve, he's like the gatekeeper, baby.
Yes, the gatekeeper of energy. You got to
Yes.
show some energy and bring it, otherwise. He'll be gone, and we'll have to say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
It is. I mean, it is a thing, man. If you're part of any group on Facebook or whatever, you kind of do have to follow the gatekeeper's rules. Or next thing you know, you're out.
The gatekeeper.
Yeah. I mean,
I just think of, was it Rick Moranis?
Oh, I don't.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was the
see.
gatekeeper.
I forget. You know, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
I'm pretty sure Sigourney was the gatekeeper.
Oh,
he
you're
was
right.
the key master.
He was the key master.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since you've seen that movie.
Yeah,
Steve.
because they had to have relations to make it all happen, and
Spoiler alert.
gates
Wow.
and keys and all that.
Okay, I get it. Gates and keys.
You need the key to go into the gate.
That would make sense, and he would have the key because he's got that kind of part.
That's right.
Okay, then. Well, then.
It's a classic. You should go back and rewatch it.
All righty, I'm afraid to.
Why?
I'm afraid it's not going to hold up. And
Ghostbusters?
Oh, no, dude, I don't want to be disappointed.
up.
Well, I'm glad you say that. I just don't. I don't know. I mean, not that I was that crazy about it in the first place.
Oh, then don't go. Yeah, if you weren't a big fan before, I wouldn't waste your time.
I don't know why. I think I should be because I like everybody involved, but it just never did it for me like some other movies. And it's like sci-fi-ish. You'd think I would. I don't know why, but it's just like,
Well, so I want to know what do we think about Liam Neeson taking on the role of the Naked Gun?
Oh, and if you don't,
I saw something about that.
Yeah, if you don't know any of those Naked Gun movies, which starred Leslie Nielsen back in the day and O.J. Simpson, they were parodies of really the old stern cop shows and detective movies, and making fun of those just really, they were just almost caricature characters. But then they decided to caricature the caricature. It's pretty wild.
I love those movies.
Really?
As a
Oh,
kid.
they were so funny, so dumb and funny.
Like, my dad used to love them, and I'd watch them with him.
See, this is why you know this, because I don't think I exposed my kids to the Naked Gun movies.
There's a few things I look back and I'm like,
yeah.
that was probably inappropriate, but I didn't understand the reference, so
Yeah.
it was totally fine.
See, your dad shared that with you. Otherwise, I don't think you know about it. Danny, do you know
No.
much about him?
No.
Yeah. I mean, they were
like movies.
They were hits.
That's also true. I do like a lot of like Leslie, however you say his last name, Leslie Nielsen.
You know, what do you know from Leslie Nielsen?
I liked Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Ooh, I don't even know that.
Oh, well, that's
it's a parody. Yeah, it's a parody of Dracula, and so, but I mean, like, just funny stuff. Mr. Magoo.
Mr. Magoo is awesome.
Yeah, but for some reason, I never got into the Naked Gun.
And the Naked Guns are all that led into Leslie Nielsen having this comedy career, because he was never known for being a comedic actor. And it looks like Liam Neeson.
He should change his name to Liam Nielsen.
So he also, for the most part, has been a serious actor. I haven't seen him in too many comedic roles.
No, but I feel like he doesn't have a problem making fun of himself, because he was in like the Ted movie that Seth MacFarlane did, and he's actually, I feel like, good friends with him, because he was in the Orville, and I think he's appeared on Family Guy
and A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Yes,
he was like the big guy that went and killed him or something like that.
So he's not afraid to kind of step into that world.
And it's going to be a parody of what he does. He'll probably be a parody of the Taken character, I would imagine.
I'm totally in for that, if that's the case. If like he's trying to like save his daughter and everything just goes wrong, that could be really funny.
And Vicky, you're going to love this because Seth MacFarlane is involved.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, Seth wants to
I love him.
reboot the whole Naked Gun concept. And obviously, and now I wonder, it's a different type of humor. Will we get some Family Guy-ish stuff in there, or will he be more honorable to the humor of Naked Gun? It's interesting to know with Seth.
Well, Seth, like, if you've watched the Orville, like, he's really good at taking what the core material was and then turning into something equally awesome with awesome nodes to the previous works.
Yeah, I would definitely echo that, because the Orville is really a nice homage to Star Trek: The Next Generation, and it has a slight, very hint of Family Guy, but not enough to make you get upset.
The only thing I see Family Guy in it is just his voice. I don't really feel like there's a Family Guy vibe to it at all.
Yeah, every once in a while there's a little humor where you go, okay, but nothing horrible. I mean, it really fits, and the Orville's a good show. So I agree with you. I think that Seth could do a good job with Naked Gun.
Do you guys remember, I don't remember which Naked Gun movie is, but our Seattle Mariners made an appearance?
Oh my gosh, you're right.
And I was super excited. I'm like, it's the Mariners, guys! Oh my God!
I forgot all about that. I think that was the second one.
I think
could
so,
be
too.
wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was the second of the Naked Gun movies.
And then OJ's character just kept getting hurt.
And really, we forget what started this all because Leslie Nielsen was cast in the Airplane movie.
Right.
And that's the one that started
his comedy
that started the whole, they realized, oh my gosh, we can do a whole lot with this because Airplane just made fun of all basically the tropes, disaster movies and the serious characters that just really were very two-dimensional. And so then Naked Gun was born from that. So, and then, of course, don't forget the TV series Police Squad, which was based on the Naked Gun.
From the files of Police Squad.
Enrico Palazzo.
Now, what I recommend, if you want to be a history buff, a lot of you guys remember Naked Gun and all that stuff, but how many people really know any of Leslie Nielsen's serious stuff?
I don't know.
I didn't even know he made serious stuff.
Now,
always been a comedic actor for me.
Yeah. There's a great movie. I love the movie. I think it's one of the best science fiction movies made, especially in the 50s. The amount of money they spent on it and the way it looked and everything. And even the subject matter was pretty incredible for back then. But he actually is playing a serious character who you'd think, like, is he ever going to break into his Naked Gun? Because he's making fun of that character he played in the 50s. I mean, I know he's done other movies, but I think that Forbidden Planet is probably a really good movie to watch. And his character is indeed the one he makes fun of in Naked Gun in all the movies.
And he actually, the robot there is the one that you love so much too.
Yeah, Forbidden Planet's among science fiction fans, and like you'll hear Spielberg and Lucas talk about they just love that movie. And I mean, if first of all you watch
like a giant female friend.
Yeah, he does.
Right.
That robot was amazing. That robot.
Two different vibes to it too.
Yeah, okay. Well, listen, back in those days, Steve, they had to really put a lot of innuendo into things. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what they want you to think.
Dude, I got a fun little backstory about the Mariners being used in the Naked Gun movie. And I did not know this, and I was just quickly looking on the internet just to kind of get a little more information. But apparently when they were making the movie, they wanted to do it with the Brewers. But they said, well, you have to go run it by Major League Baseball to get approval. You just can't, use Major League Baseball teams without getting the okay. And the Major League Baseball is like, sure, you guys can use the name of a team, but we want you to use the Mariners. And they think it was because they were trying to help the franchise because it was a weak franchise at the time. And they were just trying to get more, notoriety for the Mariners. So like, hey, you can use one of our teams, but you got to use this crappy team. You can't use the Brewers, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, that's cool. I actually kind of dig Major League Baseball for doing that because the Mariners needed help.
And then they were doing it at Dodger Stadium. And so they wanted to use the Dodgers. And I guess the Dodgers said no. They didn't want to be a part of it, mainly because there was a big brawl in the movie. And so they didn't want to be associated with that vibe of the film, but they're still renting them the stadium. So then that's why they went with the Angels, because people were like, why the hell are the Angels playing the Mariners at Dodger Stadium? And that's why.
That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Well, of course, I wonder why they didn't do it in Anaheim unless for filming, because it's not like I
think they already got approved for renting that stadium. And probably, I would imagine everything, it's all money based.
It's probably closer, too. I mean, Anaheim's a little further out, too. But, I guess, like you said, Steve, Hollywood's got to do what they got to do.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Of all reasons, the Mariners were in that movie because they just weren't popular.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. They needed help. So, I mean, I'm happy. Anything they did in order for us to still have the team we have.
And it was the first Naked Gun movie. Thank you, texters.
Cool. Nice. Yes. Listeners on the loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So I said, did you guys hear the story that the president has a button that gets him beverages? How funny is that?
Yeah, I don't usually get political on this show, but I have to tell you right now, I'm not approving of the first decision that was made by President Biden.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, he removed the Diet Coke button that President Trump had in there, and I think that might have been the single most great thing about the Trump administration, because I love Diet Coke, and if I was the president, I would have a friggin' button bringing me one every 5 seconds.
If you were the president, you'd have one of those machines where you can mix and match all the flavors. You know you would.
All right, you're right. You're absolutely right. I wouldn't even need a button. I would just walk over to the freestyle.
You'd be like, your Secret Service guy's like, hey, can I help you, Mr. President Shea? And you're like, yeah, call Coca-Cola and get one of those damn machines put in. I don't care what it's going to cost. Taxpayers are paying for it anyway.
This is interesting, though, because Joe Biden must want something. President Biden must want something, because this button, yes, Donald Trump used it for Diet Coke. President Obama, he used it for tea.
So this is a button that actually exists in the White House. You hit it, and then somebody comes and brings you whatever the button is designated for?
Oh, and I guess they used to bring it out on a silver platter, too. How cool is that? You get your Diet Coke on a silver platter. I love that.
I bet you Joe Biden's is ice cream.
He loves ice cream.
He loves ice cream.
But he took
Every
the
time I
button
see
out,
him.
Danny. That's the one I don't understand.
Maybe he's replacing it with a soft serve machine.
Yeah.
Because I would do that.
McDonald's.
See, I want to know
always
that.
works. It always works. Otherwise, they're getting shut down.
I want to know that. They just say the button is gone, but you're right. President Biden's got to like something.
Well,
and then
yeah.
I would have a button. You're look, the guy is 78 years old. The guy should get to have his own button of whatever he wants. I mean, he's got the highest office in the land, a dream come true.
All
Give
right.
him his button.
You're president. You got the button. They're like, what do you want the button to bring you? What are you getting?
Well,
And you can't pick whores.
I can't pick whores.
All right,
Because out of everybody on this show,
Yes.
right? Thank you for warning me.
I just wanted to put that out there.
Thank you.
Well, I'm not warning just you. It's Rev, Danny, Vicky.
No, I know.
I was gonna say whores, but now I know I have to change my
Vicky
answer.
said I was worried about everybody on this show, but Steve, you're the only guy I know wouldn't say it, so we didn't have to warn you.
Of course not.
No, you
horses
never say
maybe, but not whores.
Yeah,
Can I
you'd
say
never-
himbos?
No, it has to be something edible. Well, that's okay. What are you doing? Food of sorts.
What are you
But
doing?
they are snacks.
Well, since you brought up snacks, I'll give you a clue. Mine would be a button for a snack.
No name cakes.
Yeah, you got it, baby.
I was gonna say M&M's, but yeah, no name cake's a good call.
I just had mod pizza the other night, man, for dinner.
Really?
Go F yourself. I am so jealous of you having a mod pizza so close
2
to your
minutes
house.
from my house.
Shut up!
I timed it.
Look,
2
I'm happy we have a
minutes.
Pagliacci on Mercer Island. I love Pagliacci.
They don't
and
have no-name cakes.
My Nona's pasta. I love all that. But I want a Nona's pasta and a no-name cake. How can I get both? How do I get Nona and No Name to get together and form a union? Come on, Pagliacci's and Mod Pizza. What about my life? That's right. Have a button to bring me both.
You know, I think I might go with like a dumplings from like Din Tai Fung.
Nice.
DTF dumplings?
Yeah.
Just a dumpling
or the
button?
sesame noodles that they have.
Okay, you got to pick one now. Take it easy.
Oh, crap.
The dumplings.
What
What if
do
you
I
have a
wanna
dumpling shooter? Like somebody has a dumpling cannon. They just come in and just shoot them into your mouth.
Oh, like sushi. That'd be weird though. I don't know how good it will last. Like at a moment's notice, they're just going to have like salmon nigiri for me. That'd be kind of crazy.
It's
That
the
would be
White House.
amazing.
They could make
Right?
it happen.
Good point.
All right, so we're asked for one. Steve can't figure it out.
I can't. This
That's
is
why
really
you
hard.
can't. Maybe that's why President Biden took the Biden out because he
It's too
just
much.
can't have one button for. He
Because
has
then
so
I
many
think
things.
ice cream as well. Like a little bowl of ice cream would be pretty awesome.
Oh, we can get somebody with an ice cream fire hose, shoot it right in your mouth.
Like the little Dairy Queen minis. For the Blizzards?
yeah.
Oh, those are great.
Going
Yeah.
with that. Blizzard, Dairy Queen mini.
So you're gonna get a Blizzard button.
yes.
Okay then.
Nice.
Bring the Blizzard.
All right. Anybody? Well, I don't know if anyone's still deciding. Who's next? Vicky. All
I
right.
figured it out because this is perfect for a meal,
Not a himbo.
but it's not a himbo. But it's also perfect for a snack too, and that's chicken nuggets.
Ooh, a
Good
chicken
call,
nugget
yeah.
button.
Because if you're really
Wow,
hungry, it's good for a
man.
meal. But if you just want to nibble on a couple of them, it's perfect for that too.
But that's what you got to decide: a 4-piece, 6-piece. What are you going with?
Well, and what
You
about
can
the
hit the button as
sauces?
much as you want.
It's
true.
It's a forever piece.
Does she have multiple buttons on the bottom, though? I mean, she had the big button for the nuggets and then the sauce buttons?
I feel like they have to come out with like an array of sauces all the time.
That's a good call. That's a good presentation on the silver platter that they used to use for the Diet Coke. Good call.
Oh, man. You could be my vice president because then at least I could get what I want, ice cream and chicken nuggets. Forget about it.
Yeah, they haven't said what Vice President Harris has in her office.
Yeah.
I want to know that, too. She better have some good stuff in there, too. I mean, it's a lifelong dream for her. Give her all the buttons she wants.
All right, Danny.
Slice of pizza.
A slice of pizza.
Yeah,
That's a good
slice
call.
of pepperoni pizza. They just bring it in, and I would just have that after I signed every document.
With the side of ranch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what I want to ask you, Mr. President, because this will decide whether or not you're going to get elected by me.
Hi.
Are you going to ask for good pizza or Dion's pizza?
Dion's, of course.
Oh, you're not going to get elected.
Impeach him. All right. Rev,
Where's Nancy Pelosi? We have another name to add to the list.
I was trying to think of something maybe healthy, and then I decided no. I want Oreos.
Oreos.
Just a plate of Oreos. Just bring me a plate of Oreos.
A variety or just the regs?
Just the regular ones. I don't need anything other than that. Those are probably my favorite cookie of all time.
Double stuff or regular stuff?
Regular. I don't need double stuff's too much stuffing.
Oh, not for
Because
me.
mega
What-
stuff's too much.
what about an Oreo McFlurry, though?
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Maybe.
Oh, no. Now look what you've
But
done.
I just love being able to take the Oreos and just pop them in my mouth. Just bah.
Okay.
Someone wants a taco button.
Taco
not
bun
a
is
bad
good.
idea.
But
Oh,
again,
that's a good one, too, yeah.
Said no horse.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. That just happened. Okay. It is Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. More of your calls and more of your texts at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
With prices soaring at the pump, filling up can be stressful. That's why Discover has your back with cash back. Use Discover to earn 5% cash back at gas stations and Target, now through June, on up to $1,500 in purchases when you activate. We know every dollar matters right now, but you can count on us. Get up to $75 cash back this quarter with your Discover It card. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/rewards.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Shay in Seattle. Shay, you are on The Rock.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey, Shay. Welcome to the show. What you got for us, buddy?
Hey, so, BJ Shay, I know how much you love Dominic the Donkey.
Yeah, I love it a lot.
So this is for Miggs. I wanted to reference a podcast called Crime and Sports. And they reference... Oh, you've heard of it?
Yeah, Crime and Sports. A couple of my buddies rave about it all the time. I haven't listened to it yet, though.
So if you listen to, it's episode 240, about 52 minutes in, they reference Dominic the Donkey. You can't show it or you can't play it on air, but it's hilarious.
Does somebody get murdered in sports because of the song?
No, it's just how they reference it. They're just funny guys, and I think you guys would appreciate it.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. That's pretty awesome.
All right, well, that's lovely, Shay. I won't be checking it out. Shay. And thank you, Shay, for giving Steve another reason to play that song. You're dead to me. Listen to that podcast. Don't listen to the show ever again. Okay,
wow.
Good. There we go.
Shay, keep listening. Yeah, keep calling in with your Dominic the Donkey.
Shay is banned. Shay is banned. He's on the do not fly list. Done with Shay.
Got a Facebook message from Paul, who's the guy who left the package at my front door that said "Love the show," and we were trying to figure out if it was an Amazon delivery driver.
Oh, yes.
Says, hey, I'm the one that left the Amazon package on your porch. I work for Postal Service, not Amazon. I'm offended, but thanks for the shout out. Haha. Kind of geeking out about it. Love the show.
Oh, you couldn't tell what truck he came in, so you didn't know.
No, I just saw it was an Amazon package from Amazon Prime, but it was delivered by somebody who works for the post office. So, Paul, you rock.
Yeah, I mean, I see their trucks, and I do see that the USPS does it. I don't know if UPS or FedEx delivers their stuff. I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think they work with just the Postal Service.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Paul.
Yeah, Paul, you're awesome. That actually made my day when I saw the note. I was like, that's so cool. It was just so random and personalized. That was awesome.
It is weird, man. I just feel like, are we going to just see nothing but Amazon trucks on the road? Are they going to have everything?
Dude, the other day I saw one pull into our development, and 2 seconds as that one's pulling out, another one pulled in. I'm just like, well, what in the hell is going on?
I mean, look, it's so darn convenient. Their prices are competitive.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be the most brick and mortar guy I can be, but unfortunately, it's not easy with COVID. I mean, this is an unfortunate, amazing opportunity for Amazon to take over everything.
Well, yeah, it's nice to be able to get things like almost like that day or the next day, and it's like, and also free shipping. Well, you pay a yearly fee.
I will say this though, this is why customer service is, I think, really premium if you're in brick and mortar. Because, Steve, you and I have had conversations off the air. I'm not going to say what you said, but, you had a bad experience at a place and you were blaming it on customer service. And it's like, they can't afford that anymore because of places like Amazon. You can't afford because your prices aren't going to be as good, or the best they are is good, but yet I have to drive to you. And then to go to your place and have you be a jerk, You can't afford to do that anymore. You have to be better. That's why I love Zulus. I will always buy my games from them because they give me great customer service, even though I might pay a little more. They are at least smart. They get it. And I hope other businesses that are brick and mortar understand this. You've got to weed out the people that are not good with people because, I don't need to do that with Amazon. No one's going to be mean to me. They're going to just be bringing me my packages nicely. I can return them easily. You've got to be great at customer service.
And it looks like everybody carries Amazon packages. UPS, FedEx, someone says I'm a FedEx driver. We deliver Amazon packages, mainly the big ones. Another one, I drive for FedEx. We do, in fact, deliver Amazon all the blanking time.
I got news for you. When are they going to buy them? I mean, Amazon, Bezos, he bought the Washington Post. At some point, are we going to read he buys UPS or Jeff buys FedEx?
So it's like, seriously. What, JPS or Jeff?
Yeah.
Postal Service?
I mean, they're the ones that, I guess they got to pay FedEx a little bit to
Jeff
help
X.
them. That's nuts.
Jeff X.
Jeff X. Oh, man, Jeff X is going to be crazy.
So, Steve, you taught me to vacuum after shaving instead of trying to wipe my beard trimmings into a garbage can. Thank you. You're welcome.
You mean like you vacuum the floor around?
I have a little handheld vacuum, so I'll shave my head. Now I'm doing it in the shower, so I don't have to worry about it as much, and it just goes down the drain. But I would just vacuum up the hair instead of trying to aim it into a garbage thing. I would just let it fall where it does and just vacuum up the room.
I got to get a dustbuster. We used to have one, and then it ran out of batteries. And you know what? They're very convenient, and I don't have one. So anyway, kids, your father, he really would love a dustbuster.
Does it have to be a dustbuster? There's plenty of options out there.
You know what I mean. Basically, I'm using it as a generic term, but one of those handheld vacuums.
Like the Dirt Devil?
I don't know. I'm going to Costco today. Maybe they got them.
They got everything.
Yeah, they probably have one.
They probably do. All right. Never mind, kids. I'm going to Costco.
Kids, take it back.
All right. Sorry. You're going to have to find something else to get me for a present. All right. Well, there you go. We solved that one.
Shane just messaged us saying, good morning. I just bought the camo version of the KSW mask, and I've gotten a couple of compliments. Totally made my day.
I love the camo version. I know a lot of people like the skull version. I have the camo version. I wear that a lot because I just think it looks cool. I love the rock. The rock seems to be cooler on that camo version, the rock logo. You can get both, by the way. Just go to KISW.com. Plus, you're helping out the Washington State Nurses Association, and you're telling COVID to go blank themselves.
There you go.
Yeah.
Have any of you seen the Bernie Sanders memes, which is your favorite?
Yes, I've loved them.
I haven't seen any of these. I do not know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a meme with Bernie Sanders. I don't know.
You haven't seen it? Oh, okay.
Gullible. I don't know. BJ. I finally got him. How did I get him? Finally, I get you.
Steve 100, BJ 1.
Yay. 2021, it's a new BJ.
I won the Gullible.
A new Steve.
Yeah, everyone's made them everywhere. I mean, it's pretty cool. I don't know how people have the technology. I don't know. Is it Photoshop? How do they do this?
Oh, dude, there's so many apps now where it makes it so easy to to impose a picture on anything. It's just like you just have to use your finger.
Oh, damn. I'm going to have to get that app.
My favorite, our buddy Griff, he posted one. And honestly, like, I've gotten to a point where it's like, okay, I've hit Bernie burnout, when it comes to these memes. But he posted, somebody photoshopped Bernie in the octagon and made it so it looks like he's creatively giving like an arm bar to a dude
that's
in there.
Awesome.
That's literally my favorite one I've seen so far. And I've just been sending them to Danny. I've so many of them this morning.
Sorry, I'm burning you.
That one is really funny because it's not the typical Bernie in a chair sitting somewhere.
That's actually very creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
My favorite is the GIF one. Where I don't even know who it is.
Oh, it's Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, where he's walking and he pulls out a chair and then Bernie Sanders is sitting in it.
It's one of those collapsible chairs.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That one is pretty funny.
Oddly enough, like Facebook just popped this up for me. He turned that picture of him into a sweater and he's doing all the proceeds to charity.
Bernie Sanders is?
Yeah. It's going to Meals on Wheels, Vermont.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I'm like, it's been like a day or two.
It's too late, though. I mean,
is the meme already over?
Yeah, I want them sweater of him, doing the armbar. That's the one that I want.
And they're already making like a bobblehead version of it, I guess. Too.
I want the bobblehead. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, good old Bernie. You know what I mean? Here's the guy that never wins. You know what I mean? He tries and tries again. And I mean, I don't know how many years he's got left on the planet, but I mean, I just don't see this guy getting the job that he wants. And yet he's still probably the most famous loser that I know of recently. Because he continues to lose, but people continue to love him.
Somebody took it and put him on the video where the girl is being interviewed in like those certain
I saw that one. Yeah.
So he's sitting on that couch.
Yeah.
The casting couch.
The casting couch.
Wow.
That one made me laugh out loud.
Yeah, that was good.
Some good stuff.
Yeah.
People are having fun with technology.
Technology. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It is Listeners on the Loose.
Somebody needs our advice. My wife is Brazilian, and apparently it's common for them to put ketchup and mayo on their pizza. I understand a burger, but on a pizza, I guess ketchup and mayo is the Frank's Red Hot sauce of Brazil. They put that S on everything. What do you guys think? Pretty gross, right?
Ketchup and mayo together, which is really the starting of a Thousand Island sauce, but on my pizza.
I'm not opposed to trying it for science.
Well, I have Thousand Island with cheese in my salad. Okay, so I'm thinking of that. But then the tomato sauce, well, I have tomatoes in my salad. But again, I don't know.
Dude, in theory, nothing's wrong with that. When you really think about it.
But, the sad thing with that is that you're not tasting the pizza. Because, if you get a good pizza made...
You could argue that when people put all the vegetables and meat on the pizza, you're really not enjoying the actual pizza for what it is.
See, I don't mind that because you're getting the flavor of the vegetable mixed in with all of it. But this here is... Those sauces are powerful, especially ketchup. Ketchup is really, really sweet. It's a powerful condiment. Where if you have a mushroom or a pepper, it shouldn't overwhelm the rest of your pizza flavor. But I see what you're saying, Steve. You just want that good pepperoni.
I enjoy pizza with barbecue sauce on it. I feel like that's probably way more powerful than ketchup.
Or people who enjoy it with ranch. Like, I love ranch on pizza, but that's just as weird as ketchup and mayo on pizza.
I'm not thinking this is gross. In fact, I'd like to try it.
I guess it depends on how much.
Pizza. What about getting little pizza pockets and dip it?
There you go.
Yeah, you're right, because I do have some barbecue sauce when I go to Mod Pizza. I haven't put a little bit on there sometimes on my pizza.
I double drizzle it, man, because I get that Caspian one, which is the barbecue sauce pizza. Remove the onions, put pineapples on it for Danny's sake.
Yeah,
and then I put a little extra of that drizzle on.
I don't have a problem with that either. Don't have a problem with that. I guess, you know what? What the heck? To each their own. And if that's your only problem with your Brazilian wife, you know something, sir? Really, you're living the good life.
Someone says I eat pizza with Thousand Island dressing all the time. It's delicious.
Oh, now that Thousand Island for sure.
But that's what it is, basically.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'll try
okay.
It. Yeah, no, I'm just saying it's. I feel like Thousand Island dressing is one of my favorite dressings. So,
see, I
agree.
I don't mind the crust being dipped into a lot of stuff, but though again, Mod Pizza did change my mind because I thought you're going to put barbecue. What are you going to do on my pizza? But it did add to the nice flavor.
So I said, hey, it's still better than Dion's.
That's true. Yeah, really, just
what about mustard? Anyone have mustard on their pizza?
Mustard on
you
the
would
pizza?
Do it?
Oh yeah, I love mustard.
It's like a hot dog pizza or something, maybe.
No,
sweet mustard. What about yellow mustard?
Yellow mustard, or
I can see sweet mustard
or Dijon.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh, or maybe they got that Beaver Creek sweet hot mustard. Ooh, that might be good with something.
Beaver pizza.
Beaver pizza. Yeah, I love beaver pizza, yeah. Okay. We have a question that needs to be answered, guys. This is a big one. What do Ryan Castle and Bigfoot have in common? You're going to find out at 9:50 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and Bigfoot have in common?
Has to be the poor grooming and hygiene.
I would go with that myself, actually. Yeah, I think that's it.
Smells like Bigfoot in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I would go with that.
Steve gets stoned and looks for both in the woods.
Oh, okay.
That just got texted in.
Alrighty.
Both are hairy.
All right, I like that one. That's about right.
Not as hairy as Steve.
Wow. Okay, then.
He's not wrong.
It just got real.
And they both hang out in Taryn Daly's backyard, apparently.
Oh, really? I didn't know Taryn Daly had visits from Ryan Castle. I know Bigfoot's been coming by, but I didn't know shit.
Taryn doesn't get visits from me. Her goats do.
Okay, that is... ladies and gentlemen, it's time to call the authorities. But you know what? Ryan Castle, once he gets done explaining himself, he should have a...
That's not what I meant, sicko, but okay.
Yeah, BJ. Goat visitor.
Sounds like a bad movie.
Hey, the Oklahoma State House of Representatives just named Justin Humphrey. He's a member, and he just introduced a bill to create an official Bigfoot hunting season. Because that's what you want your representatives to do.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what?
All right.
I got to go visit goats with Ryan Castle. And meanwhile, he's got a 12-pack.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
My brother got in trouble because he was older, but when I was younger, I would go into my parents' room and I would take my dad's rubbers, the condoms. Eventually I had to fess up because my brother's like about to fight my dad about this. It was like World War III in our house over condoms.
Oh, man.
And it was me. My brother's now like, he's laughing at me because he's like, what are you doing? You're stealing dad's condoms. And I'm like, I don't know. I was supposed to practice safe sex.
So then you had to go and tell him it was with yourself? That was the other admission? What a horrible confession admission situation.
The whole thing was embarrassing.
Oh, my God.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I owe a lot of back taxes. Can bankruptcy help me?
Bankruptcy can discharge back taxes under certain circumstances. Some types of taxes are never dischargeable, like if you have taxes from an employee, if you ran a business and didn't pay employee taxes or sales taxes, those types of taxes cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. However, most people don't have those kind of taxes. Most people have just regular income taxes. If you owe income taxes and you filed your tax returns but just weren't able to pay the taxes, if the taxes are more than 3 years old and you filed the tax returns, those types of taxes can be discharged in bankruptcy in most circumstances, especially through a Chapter 13 case.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hello, Discover here to explain our cash back match. Here's how it works. We give you cash back for using your Discover card on the things you were going to buy anyway. Then we match that cash back in your first year. And that's why we call it Cashback Match. Now to recap and say cashback one more time. We match all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year automatically. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.